Welcome back, hippie friends. Chrissy here, bringing you the vibe. There has been a strong energy of very take your power back. There seems to be a shedding of like a layer of fear rooted around speaking, saying what you want to say, taking the mic and speaking it, finally opening up your mouth and saying what you want to say, feeling more free. It's feeling easier for you to insert an opinion or to gift advice. In the past, you might have been maybe unsure, withdrawn, not really one to, you didn't want to be misunderstood or like you're telling someone how to live their life or as if you're judging them or something like that. But you're not feeling that fear anymore. You're not feeling that restriction anymore. So maybe that stuff was something that you had going on inside and maybe you were projecting it like onto others. Like, what if they think this about me? What if they're sharing with me and then I go to share a piece of advice or wisdom or a little anecdote and they think, oh, they're judging me or they're making it about them or, like all of this chatter, this fear. So you'd be in the middle of a conversation with someone and they would literally be interested in your input or interested in your perspective and you really wouldn't be gifting it. You would just be like keeping it to yourself. And that restriction feels like it's been removed. I don't know why that limitation was there. It definitely feels like it was self-created. Not that it was your fault, but somewhere along the line you created that and you were just like, I'll keep it to myself. And that seems to be dispersing. There's like this new element of fearlessness, to speak, to be seen, to be heard, to share. There even seems to be an element, something with finances, like taking your power back. It just feels like you're really ready to accept and embody that you're the main character in your own story. You're the main character in this movie that's called life. And you're like, yeah, I'm taking it back. That's my money. That's my opinion. That's what I got to say. That's how I feel about it. Like, and it's not nasty or anything like that. It's just, you're not limiting yourself anymore. You're not limiting you anymore. Let's flip some cards. So that already came in. We haven't even picked a card. Let's start flipping cards. What are we picking? What are we looking at here? Spiritual awakening, 777. I don't think it gets more lit than that. It's as if you are right now operating from the highest frequency you've ever operated from. You might have dipped a toe in this frequency. You might have daydreamed about this frequency. You might have seen other people floating along on this high vibe frequency, and you might have felt intimidated or threatened in the past, maybe jealous in the past, but now you're there. This is you. You literally have expanded. You've expanded into such a high vibrational space that I feel like you don't even believe it. So it's like you believed it existed and you saw it for other people and you watched other people expand into that and become their like most loving self, their most, I keep saying high vibe, and then I wonder if there's other people that don't know what high vibe is. Of course you know what high vibe is. Like high vibe frequency, like operating from a place that would be comparable to like source energy, things that feel like love, things that feel like compassion, like joy, right? Things that feel expansive, excitement. Hello. That high vibe. Let's flip some more. We also have acceptance. You can let go now. This is the surrender card. There's a song. Is it? Oh God, I can hear it. My clairaudience is like on one. It's is it by Stick Figure? Might not. It's like, it's in the realm, Stick Figure, Revolution, that kind of realm. And I apologize to all these bands. Oh, I apologize. But it's like, don't worry about the things you can't control. Okay, that was so tone deaf. That's not how it sounds. It sounds better in my head. But is it is it Soja? S-O-J? I can't remember this band, but it's literally, the title of the song is Don't Worry About Things You Can't Control, and I can hear it right now. That's where you've landed. Like, it's no longer a concept. It's no longer a song you listen to. It's really where you are. Like, you find yourself in the middle of the day moving along, and then something comes up, and you want to have that old reaction, that old earth, that old knee-jerk response, that emotional response of stress or anxiety or tension in the body, like, ooh, and immediately now you're like, that's not for me. That's not for me to control. Like, you're realizing instantly what is in your orbit to control and what isn't. What exists within you. You control your thoughts, your feelings, your perspectives, how you move through the day, but all that stuff that's coming at you, you can't. So you're not doing that anymore. You're like almost falling out of that pattern of that knee-jerk response. So you might have been going along in life and having certain responses, like certain key responses. Those aren't your responses anymore. You're moving different. You're moving different. You're responding differently. Those things aren't getting you anymore. So those little things that used to come up and almost trigger you or get you, where you start to like get tense, get that resistance in your body, it's not happening. You're almost like immediately bouncing it off you. You're immediately recognizing what's for you to take on, what's your responsibility, and what isn't. And it's happening faster and faster. You know why? Because you're here. That's why. All right, let's flip some more. All right, we got completion 999 with progress 678. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So 999, you're shaking the computer. Laptop. No, iPad. What am I with? Oh my God. All right. Focus, Christy, focus. 999, completion. So 999 usually feels like it's like a new beginning, a new chapter. Something is closing out, like the old is closing and the door to the new is opening, right? This feels like, with this being reversed, completion upside down, it feels like on the other side. So sometimes we're anxious and excited to start the new beginning, and we can't wait to get going in that new chapter, that new excitement, that new whatever. That's gone. It's already, like, that anticipation is over because you're already here. It's already like the door is closed behind you and you've walked through the new door. And now all you have to do is just like one foot in front of the other. Okay, got it. So it feels like maybe in the very, very, very recent past, you were trying to complete something, close out a cycle, start something new, maybe both. Maybe you were completing something, wrapping something up, and getting ready to open that new door, go through the new portal, get there. You're excited for the new chapter, the new beginning. You're like, let's go. Well, now you did it. It's here. You've completed it. You've closed out the cycle. The new one is here. So now all you have to do is coast. I'm hearing like throw, you know that, remember like throw in reverse, dairy? Okay. But it's like throw it, not neutral. Oh my God, stoner brain. Cruise control. Like throw it in cruise control, Terry. Throw it in cruise, like just coast. The progress, 6, 7, 8. All you have to do now is just continue to put one step in front of the other. Like the hard stuff is over. The cycle completion, that's hard, but you did it. It's over. And starting a new chapter, that could be difficult, but you already did it. You already went through. Now you just coast, progress, progression, one foot in the front of the other. You just kind of be as present as you can be in your day. Just be present. There's nothing, oh, this is important. There's nothing for you to figure out. There's nothing left for you to figure out, to change, to fix, to guide, to mold. There's nothing for you to do. It feels like all the heavy lifting is over. All the heavy lifting and the hard work that you had to do is over. Now you just coast. Okay, wait, there's 2 more cards at the bottom. Wow. It's safe to surrender to the good feelings, the lover, paired with the past in reverse. What does the past say? The past says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go, so I may awaken to how much I have grown. Rebirth, releasing, spring. That's funny. Okay. So let's wrap this up. But we still have to do our feature card. Let's not forget. I think I forget sometimes. All right. So the heavy lifting, the hard stuff, like the grind of you closing out one life and starting another, right? You did it. Check the boxes. Now you can breathe and chill. All that's left to do is now coast. Throw it in cruise control and just chill. Be as present as you can possibly be in your day and just coast, because this is where you are. And things are bouncing off you. The acceptance card, you're realizing like things that used to get you, trigger you, bother you, things that you would like jump in and get involved that had no business involving you, but you believe that it did. You don't do that anymore. You're like, right away, that's not for me. Oh, I can help there, or I can do that. Or no, thank you. That's not for me. That's not my responsibility. I'm not accountable for that, right? It's quicker. It's happening quicker because you're on the other side and you've really are like enjoying, I want to say enjoying the fruits of your labor, but like your spiritual labor. Do you know what I mean when I say that? So sometimes we do that spiritual work. We're literally working. We're working. We're doing our shadow work. We're going through it. We're literally trying to heal things intentionally and in layers. Get a cat, they said. So I got 2. But it's like, it's done now. Like you did it. You don't have to keep trying to heal yourself, fix yourself, change yourself. Like now you get to just enjoy and float and just be. This Lover's card with the past in reverse, it feels like you're opening up to new love, new possibility. So the past feels like it belongs with this. Things that felt restrictive, things that you needed to clean up, to fix, to heal, to close out, to complete, right? Those cycles. It feels like the past feels heavy. It feels like it was a burden. It feels like it was hard work. It feels very dark night of the souls, very shadowy. But now the Lovers, it's like new lease on life, new possibilities. Things feel lighter. Things feel breezy. Things feel like you want to come out and play. Like you want a new lover, a new relationship, a new spouse, there's something, a new best friend, a new something. Like there's something about newness with the love and lover and spring, and like love is in the air, very springtime energy, very anything is possible, like opening up your windows to your house and letting the light in and being the light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that energy. So I'm mostly clairsentient, so I feel things like in emotion. I don't know how that comes across. A lot of oracle readers are very more clairvoyant. They see the movies. I see the movies like right here, but it's very, it's not as dominant anymore. It's more clairsentient. That's so weird. I don't know why I'm telling everybody that. You really don't care. All right, let's keep going. I don't know why I just started talking about myself randomly. All right, let's. I guess you needed to know that. I don't know. All right. Feature deck. No. Yes. Mermaid Mayhem. No. Rebel deck. Maybe both. Maybe both. Yeah, guys, you know, I'm just looking at all these cards and taking it in. I think that it's important to stay mindful of who we are and the direction we're headed and things that we might want to clean up about selves. Sometimes we take an emotional inventory and we realize that there's certain things that are happening in our life that are not working, and we have to make changes. Sometimes we have to make intentional changes with ourselves. That's awesome. I love that stuff. Good for you. Good for you for making those intentional changes and healing what you needed to heal and close out those cycles. Good for you. Sometimes we forget that we can be done now. It's sometimes you're so busy trying to work on things and close out things and strive and heal and grow and be in this spiritual awakening that we miss it when it's here. Sometimes we're so busy trying to clean up the past and heal from the past that we don't realize that you did it. You can rest now. You can chill. You did the heavy lifting. You did the heavy lifting. It's done. It's closed. Now just enjoy being present. Enjoy the fruits of your spiritual labor. All right. Feature deck from the WakeBakeHippie Oracle card collection. We have the Rebel deck. That's what we're using today. All the decks are available for you. The hide. This is you. But I gotta tell you, it doesn't feel like hiding. It feels like ease. I'm hearing like easy being me. It's easy being me. He's at ease. He's chilling. I also feel like he's not in the tent, but he's like at the front door. So he's in his nook, his safe space. He's chilling. He's vibing. But like, he's going to greet you at the door. He's like, hey, what's up? You want to come in? You want to talk? You're looking for me? It's giving very like guru on the mountaintop. And I do feel like that's kind of where you've landed because you've worked so hard. You've worked so hard that I wouldn't be surprised if there are people that are literally coming to you to seek you out, to ask for your input, right? What did we say when we first started this? Before I flipped any of these cards, I said the energy feels like speak up, not speak up, like not afraid to speak, right? Like removing the resistance and the limitations. Like maybe you were in a conversation and people were seeking out your input or your opinion and you just were like, no. And you've been keeping it to yourself, right? What did we write? I wrote that before I picked up any cards. Speak freely, time to take the mic. Giving your opinion, not being afraid to say, hey, I've been through this and this is how it shows up for me. This is how it feels for me. This card feels very guru on a mountaintop. It feels like he's chill, he's easy, he's breezy, he's vibing in his safe space, but he's not in it. He's at the front door and he's like down to clown and talk to you. That's the energy of this. With the money card, the stuff, the abundance. I'm pausing because I'm like, there's no way that's the message. I guess that it feels so commercial, but I don't even want to say it. I'm just going to say it. This, giving advice, giving your input, giving out your wisdom, the one thing that you were not doing for a very long time, people are going to pay you for this. And it doesn't have to be pay like paycheck, although I think it just might be. But in addition to that, like I almost see them like bringing gifts, bringing you something like reciprocity, baking you something, a tray of cookies, a plant, like something. There's something where they're respecting you enough to purposely like insert their version of reciprocity, whatever it is, however it is that these beautiful souls that you're connecting with, however it is that they want to like exchange with you. But this card is really showcasing, proving your value. Like they value you, my love. They value your input, your wisdom, your experiences. Remember, the spiritual awakening card, like you fought to get here. You had to really go through it, right? The past, the completion, like you had to go through it and purposely close out cycles and choose change. Choose to release things you can't control. Choose peace, choose ease. It was a choice. And I think people want to know how the hell you did it because you're a love bug now and it's inviting in lots of new relationships that are rooted in love, rooted in support, rooted in connection, people that want to be around you, people that want to hear what you have to say, people that value you, people that want to pay you for your perspective, your personal wisdom. How did you do it? That's what they want to know. How did you do it? They want to know. They want to know. And you are no longer afraid to tell them. This does not have to be done overnight. If you're shy, and you're like, listen, I'm not making a channel, you don't have to. I encourage it. I love channels. I watch all of you, and I love doing my own channel, but you don't have to be that loud. It doesn't all have to be overnight. Remember, the progression card is in the center of your reading here. So it's like, just do what we talked about earlier. Be present. One foot in front of the other. Just stay in your life. Stay in the moment. Control only what's coming from within. Control only the controllables. Find that song. Who is that by? Don't worry about the things you can't control. I'll have to look it up. All right. Thank you for choosing to vibe here today and be part of the Hippie Vibe Tribe. I'm Chrissy. I love you. All the cards are available. Link in bio. I'm here if you need anything. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next message.